Hey, 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 everybody. Oh my god. You Newton.
Let's go, baby.
Oh my god. Every time. Every time. You're
It's
just
more
like,
Misia. Go get the baby.
yep, here we go. So, we did this guy last time. We're gonna hoob it up with whoever this is. I
Yeah,
wonder who it
can't
could
believe
be.
Astasha's such a nut.
Hmm.
Hope we have to learn about chuckle voodoos or something.
Oh baby.
That'd be cool.
Well, the music has already started. What a
Is
baby.
it Misia's music?
Oh, it's Chahut.
Oh, it's oh, interesting.
Your gown flutters around you as you hop off the train. You feel like a very grimy Disney princess with no shoes, just a deranged Cinderella who left both glass slippers on the castle steps.
Mm-hmm.
Before you can decide in which direction you continue your merry jaunt, it's decided for you. As in, a small bluish missile slams into your midsection and sends you tumbling down the hill behind the train tracks,
Uh, uh,
rolling over and over, and goddamn, do you hope you don't kill anyone with your ass? Especially not yourself. Amicia dies right now.
excellent.
Breaks your neck
And
on
then
the.
Chahut kills us, and then that's the end.
Yeah. You land with a hard thwack on your back. Oof. Oh boy.
Okay, let's see.
You practiced.
Oh, alright. It was like, oh my gosh.
You're new.
Alright. Hey. Wait, hey. It's you. Wait, it is you.
The concussion you've just sustained must be giving you serious friend hallucinations.
Sorry I hugged you so hard I pushed you down a hill. Oh.
Stupid.
Forgot I got hit by an actual missile. Okay. Why'd you do that, Amicia? You're such a nut. Alright.
Mm.
I forgot how weak and flimsy you are.
So excited about the opportunity to get more blood. You take Amicia's
Even
offered.
though I could just get animal blood.
Yep, let's just brush that under the rug. You take Amicia's offered hand, albeit nervously. You kind of skipped out on her back there, waiting until she was in the ablution trap and then escaping from her murder studio.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Every time.
Mm-mm.
You. Oh. You'd been so naive back then. You don't know about recoup raccoons or grub cakes or hate dating, and oh god, is that giant murder. And oh god, that is giant murder clown, isn't it?
Here we go.
Wow. He's even bigger than the adult you saw at the bandit lair. God, why? Why whenever you think you've met the biggest, meanest bastard this place has to offer, it offers up another bigger, meaner one? Without thinking, you put yourself between Amicia and the purple blood. Pretty dumb considering Amicia can pick you up with one hand. You just rolled down a hill and you aren't at peak performance.
Chahut!
Oh boy. It's
Chahut. Chahut!
It's the precedent now. That's how it's pronounced. Oh no.
It's about time. This is the one I was telling you about.
Oh.
The one with the precious, precious blood.
Oh. The purple blood's slow, lazy smile somehow makes her face paint even more terrifying. She moseys closer, towering over you.
Oh my gosh. A true pleasure. Okay, let's hear it. Chahut! A true pleasure. Small thing.
Alright, Connell, I know you're in there. You're gonna...
Yeah, it does sound a lot like Connell. Let's try it as something else. A true pleasure, small. Oh my god.
Good dainty voice.
A true pleasure. Small thing. Oh
Mm. So, is that what you're gonna go with?
no. No.
What are you gonna go with, Cameron?
Thank you. No, there's like a honk in the song. It's like, I just,
Sultry.
yeah. Honk. Honk. It just sounds like it just. The closest thing I can get to a normal female voice is my voice.
Alright.
A true pleasure, small thing.
Let's do your voice.
Or we could do the Chixie, the old Chixie.
Oh yes.
What was the old Chixie again?
I don't know, man. I can't fucking describe it to you.
A true pleasure. No, that sounds stupid. Alright, whatever. We'll go with sultry dumb. A true pleasure, small thing.
Ah yes, a hot clown voice. Oof, the size of those bazonkas. Alright.
Any friend of Little Blue is a friend of mine. Oh, this is a different quirk than the one that was in the fan comic, huh?
It is.
Yeah, because a capital T.
Oh, shit, where'd it go?
I guess that was a fake quirk. Ooh, anyway.
But it was there. It was there before.
Oh.
Like, see?
Ah. Well.
I don't know what happened here.
Alright. Especially one who looks so pretty on the newest page of my scrapbook.
Your stomach is dissolving into acid fear. Amicia stamps her foot.
Don't make murder jokes. My friend is very delicate. My friend is very delicate. Oh my god, this voice is so old and hard to remember.
You nod furiously. You are
Ow.
You are so delicate. Just a whiff of murder gives you the vapors.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Ow. Ow. Okay. Peace and gospel, Little Blue. I was only playing. Messiahs know I owed a bit of fun.
What a Newton.
Okay, what the hell? Okay. And ain't it a bit fair? Wait. And ain't it a fair bit hypocritical? Lecturing me. Considering what you were getting up to the first time you and I got to John. Ripping off heads and all.
Amicia goes blue. Chahut winks at you and you experience another spasm of fear. What?
I'm just amused at being ripping off heads and winks at us.
You clench your fists so that you can't see your hands are shaking. Distract yourself.
Also, look at her fucking horns. How do they connect to her head? They're so fat.
I don't know. It's right here. It's like an...
Where's her brain?
There's no brain.
Whatever.
It's powered by magic soda.
Okay, sure.
To distract yourself, you ask her if she and Amicia are Moirails. You figure that's always the safest one to start with. Safer than, so do you guys hate fuck a lot? It starts grinning again, and Amicia blushes even harder. Their triangle mouth.
No! Silly... Wait. Ow.
Cameron.
Oh my gosh.
Cameron.
No, silly. Of course not. I'm way too young for quadrants.
Never would have guessed.
No, a couple of motherfuckers has started younger than you, Little Blue. Still, there's no point. I mean, you're leaving in a couple of pedigrees.
Pedigrees? Shit. There's no R in parody. Get out of here, Newton. So bad.
That's gonna be exiled in a couple of pedigrees.
Stupid. It's like they tried to spell perigee, but they stumbled over pedigree in the middle.
Yeah.
Good job, guys. Amicia stares at the ground sadly for a few seconds before she gets herself back together.
But that's why tonight is gonna be the best. Our final hunt. And I'm so glad you're here, too.
Yeah, we'll have a whole head to rip off. She beams up at you. You try to smile back, maybe achieving half a grimace. When she leans over Amicia, it's with a certain menacing fondness.
Sounds like a party, my most vicious sister. Only, we got us a smidge of a scheduling conflict. Huh? The massacre is tonight, Little Blue. Last massacre I'll see, planet side. Gotta present my glutes.
Glutes.
Okay. And testify before my most mirthful messiahs for the last time.
You sure didn't get any of that. Every time you think your days of unbounded ignorance are behind you, you turn over a stone to find more little squirming bits of cultural miasma to suck in. Amicia rolls her eyes.
More church? That's seriously all you ever do.
Oh boy, you're going to church.
Sister, we talked about this.
Oh.
Those are her teeth, I knew it. Anyway, to praise also, she only has 4 teeth in this picture, but in the other one she has like 4 teeth, and her middle tooth, her 5th tooth that is the middle tooth, is longer than the 4 teeth. Whatever. To praise the mirthful ones is a privilege and a revelation. God, look at how big her fucking boobs are.
Yep. Oof. That rag out.
How would Elias feel about those?
It's too big for him. Too much. It's too much woman over here.
Baby. My pusher beats for them. It smashes its way through the desolate cage of my thoracic struts.
Your ribs.
Yeah, I know. You love clown church. You love it so much, you should just put it in a quadrant.
Not as heavy as marrying things on Earth. Not quite.
Yeah.
Jesus, Amicia. Maybe you don't shout at the scary giant clown lady. She puts
This is like when Elias saw my fucking Violet Bloods arguing with each other. It's like, God, that's a lot of power being thrown around.
Chahut runs a giant hand on Amicia's head. Puts a giant hand on Amicia's head, ruffling her hair like she's an angry puppy.
Simmer it down, girl. Good news is, we got us a tiebreaker.
Oh no. She means you, doesn't she? More decisions?
Usually we strive for it. Oh, okay. But today, it's all up to you, stranger.
Oh boy. Can't wait to see how this goes.
Let's go with church sucks first.
Church sucks. Religion stuff's kind of over your head. Besides, you really should stick with the friend who has vested interest in keeping you alive, rather than a menacingly non-committal clown lady. All of your recent experiences with Purple Bloods have been, well, bad.
I can just imagine her breathing slowly, just like you can see the rise and fall of her chest. Very slow. Anyway. You are so right. See, Chahut, my friend is no dummy.
She's eyes gleam, and for one eerie moment, you think she's just gonna reach down and crush Amicia's skull, or yank out her windpipe, or some other mega violence. But instead, she just shrugs her giant shoulders.
Well, that's what happens when you allow for the democratic process. They understand. They have a word for democracy.
Oh.
Lead the way.
Crap, that's right. If you aren't going to church, you're going on a final hunt. And knowing Amicia, you aren't going to be duck hunting. Also, you don't think the splatters on Chahut's pants are paint. Well, they are paint, but Amicia-style paint.
Yay! Come on, quick.
Maybe if we go to church, we just die.
That'd be great. I hope we get sacrificed. Amicia's like, no, the perfect red blood. It's like, Just fucking use the animals.
Animals are impure.
You can't use animal blood. That's gross.
Only olive bloods use animal blood.
By the way, I can't remember if I mentioned this before. Blessisters aren't the only animals, just so you guys know. Nepeta had a bunch of red, like tons of red. And that she wore the skin of whatever that blue animal was, blue cat. Anyway, I got something to show you.
He takes off up the steep hill back toward the train tracks.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, you are seriously not dressed for all this clambering. It appears to notice this too, because a few steps later your feet leave the ground and you find yourself cradled to the comfortable bosom of a large clown. Up close she smells like sugar and blood.
Good combination. No struggling now, sweet thing.
Oof.
Better pray that I don't drop you. Oh, I forgot. You don't pray.
Oh boy.
Because church sucks.
You don't like this. Well, you like not having to walk, and it's pretty cool that you can lift you like you're a tiny baby. But also, you're probably going to die. What? You are so busy freaking the fuck out that at first you don't realize that Chahut has carried you past the train tracks to a stand of trees. Oh. Oh no.
Ta-da!
Trees.
I think we were about to get murdered.
Amicia gestures like she's a presenter on a game show, but instead of showing you a dope new car, she points to a boy hanging from a rope by his feet, swinging back and forth as he desperately tries to free himself. Oh boy, are we gonna pinata this ass?
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh baby.
We should have weird RPs like this. Just like fuckers being the weirdest motherfuckers, just doing their weird fucking shit. And our poor babies being somehow involved in it, whether they be a bystander or directly involved. God, you were so right. Using traps is a total time saver.
Oh thank god, we only caught him.
Yeah. I'm all about those life hacks. And other kinds of hacks.
Roblox hacks.
Stupid. Oh hey, did the little girl right. Keep going.
Oh. She lifts her axe. The troll hanging from the tree screams, and that scream becomes a gurgle, which becomes ringing silence as his head leaves his body, spewing brown blood. It rolls to stop right at your feet. Oh. Oh god. You've had enough of this horse shit. Why can't anyone on this goddamn planet find an ounce of chill? Amicia and Chahut watch you expectantly. What? Do I want you to kick the head like this is the sports? Give it a smooch? You know what? Fuck this. You turn and stalk off into the woods. This time you're orchestrating your own failure. So done.
Baby. Probably get murdered. Murdered.
No, they don't care. They got other newts to get.
Okay. Fucking podcast is over there. Okay, let's go.
Go away. That's nice. Alright, well. That was a long losing route.
Take me to clown church!
Oh baby. You don't know much about religion, but you have recently become pretty good at reading people. You have the slightest little suspicion that insulting this woman's religion might be unhealthy. Besides, it would be rude. This time when Chahut turns her painted face to you and gives you another of those lazy smiles, you are filled with a sudden flush of excitement. God, what if you could become friends with her? You've never had a friend this cool or this scary. Missy rolls her eyes.
Fine. Have fun, I guess. Doing totally boring stuff.
Why you're not coming?
No, why would she come to clown church?
You
know, like raise her bosom, raise her buttocks, her what would she call it?
Glutes.
Yeah, glutes.
You wonder if it's really okay for you to come with Chahut. Isn't she worried about showing up with an alien?
In the past, I might have got to worrying over it. But now... fuck it.
Oh.
Why are your teeth red?
They're painted.
Maybe they are. What are they about to do? Call me.
Maybe.
Ha. Ha ha. Might thank him for that. Doing a sister a solid and saving me from having to set foot in the filthy reaches of space. Where I hear they don't follow the good word as close as they should. None of the motherfuckers here have the globes to step to me. Also, only some of the T's are capitalized.
Mm-hmm.
So you should be safe. With me on your side, not even one of those slippery fishes would do shit.
Slippery fishes? Does she mean sea dwellers? We've never actually seen one, which makes sense since they, dwell in the sea. But most people seem to be scared of them. You wonder how much higher in caste they are from the clowns. You wonder what they look like. There are still so many things you don't know. You've never been in a church before, but you've seen them in movies and goth music videos, so you know what to expect. Clown church is not that. Oh, Jesus.
Yay! Oh, look at that. There's a little... Oh, he's chained up. Look, the little baby up that's chained in the chair. Look, the chain on his feet.
Mm.
See, this is another fun one we could do for a little improv writing practice, some character development.
You're silly. I got like this altar.
Grand High Blood.
Mm-hmm.
Skull.
It's kind of
blood.
It's kind of like a Day of the Dead thing.
Yeah,
Look
there's
at
blood.
it.
There's a lot of blood.
Yep. There's there's no pews or statues or sad dude hanging from two perpendicular sticks. There's an altar and a lot of purple candles. And rows of flimsy metal fold-out chairs. The same sugary smell that hangs around that fills the place. Someone took stained glass a little too seriously when they decorated, because every inch of window is covered in multicolored... God, why even front anymore? Every inch is covered in blood. Spatters of it paint the floor and stone walls. It reminds you of that break room after Connell got done murdering all those kids, except this seems deliberate. Like they decided they wanted a little bit of yellow in the corner, so they walked some poor gold blood over and gutted them. As you do.
Welcome to your salvation, little one. Ha ha ha.
You almost run out. But no, you can't. You need to make friends with Chahut. You hang on to that as you follow her to the front of
Don't run out. Do you see what happens to the poor people that
You hang on to that.
There's this person sitting in a chair.
As you follow her to the front of the congregation. As you pass, various other clowns send out honks of greetings, accompanied by the occasional whoop whoop. That responds to a couple with a casual,
"Hey, motherfuckers."
But most she ignores. Maybe she's too cool for them. Too old, maybe. You try not to make eye contact with anyone as you go by, or if you happen to look at anyone, you try to throw out the most intense I'm with her vibes that you can. A couple trolls look out of place as you do. Okay, not as out of place. Oh, so look as out of place as you do. Okay, not as out of place. Since they are actually from this planet, but there's some non-purple guys here who look distinctly uncomfortable. A few of them appear to be chained to their chairs. Cool. Purple Blood is standing on a platform at the front of the congregation and preaching, rapping, whatever it is, it sucks. There's a lot of uninventive swearing and weirdly syncopated honks.
Excellent.
Everyone here is extremely into it. There's a lot of answering whoops and fuck yes.
Oh my god, Dismas has to go to church.
All Chet has to do is stand there and smirk at him, and he trails off into a nasally honk before scrambling off the church stage. You really wish you knew how to command that kind of respect. Then everybody would want to be your friend. Haha.
Thanks, brothers and sisters. Today is a singular sort of day. For today, I look up toward the mountain and saw the fire in the sky. That fire is our messiahs, and our messiahs are the fire, feeding a hungry forge in the belly of hell, that sweet salvation of split bone and sulfur-colored eyes. Was it the heat of eternal damnation, or the sweet flame of revelation? All is red ruin. Woe is us, starlings. Woe.
It goes on like that for a while. You zone out a little bit. Someone throws a handful of powder into the candle flames, and more of that sugary, sharp scent puffs out as colorful smoke billows up. The purple bloods all start taking deep whiffs of the stuff. Looks kind of like the powder in pixie sticks.
Okay. Newest member of our congregation.
Yeah, we got like fucking cocaine eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Pixie sticks. Yeah, that's why it smells like sugar in here.
Invite them to stand up and give glorious thanks.
The whole congregation has gone silent. You realize that Chahut is looking at you, and the other clown priest is looking at you. Actually, every single goddamn troll is in here is looking at you, except for one small dude who appears to be trying to chew off his own hand to free himself from his shackle.
How would Elias feel if he was here and he saw to the left of him was like someone chewing off their hand?
You'd be so sad.
Your turn to testify. Oh no. Don't fuck this up, little one.
Oh boy.
No.
Not again. Alright, do we wimp? Oh, surely wimp out is the bad one.
Wimp out.
Let's wimp out. You stand there in the cacophony of haunts and whoops, trying to dredge up a little spirit inside you, but you just can't. All that noise sounds so much like jeering, and you think you've gotten used to negative reinforcement, but apparently it's still enough to trip you up. You open your mouth and all that comes out is a croak, like you're a frog. A frog of failure.
Uh-oh. Is this gonna be a good baby?
No. Not a chance. Chad's big hand lands on your shoulder. She looks wistful through the clown paint.
That's okay, hun. Sit down before you strain something.
Encased in a fugue of shame, you do. God, why couldn't you have kept it together for once in your pathetic life? The clown next to you gives you a consoling pat on the knee and offers you a half-empty bottle of Faygo. You are so despondent that you barely cast a thought to juggalo germs or the fact that Faygo is disgusting. That's your taste buds like a bitch slap. Around you the congregation is getting rowdier. The troll beside you shrugs his shoulders like, what can you do? He has a hat and a charming smile. At least you think he does. You're starting to feel a little weird. Faygo isn't alcoholic, is it? Oh boy. I would go easy on that stuff if I were you, the troll says. His hand hasn't left your leg. In fact, it's moved from your knee to your thigh. First time is always rough. Whatever, you're fine. You know all about controlled substances. You're really good at drugs, okay? You're a serious druggist. For real though, what is in this stuff? You got high with Strava and tipsy with Pixie. Haha, that rhymes. She's putting that in our next rap. This is different. This is your brain blowing wide open and the atmosphere pouring in. This is the cosmos kissing your frontal lobe with way too much tongue.
Hey! This is my supplicant. Maybe find your own.
Chahut is standing next to you again. She removes the clown guy's hand from your thigh and extricates the bottle from your grip. Hey, you weren't done with that. On the other side of the church, someone throws another handful of colorful powder onto the fire. More smoke billows up and you feel another wave of dizziness. Maybe it's the interaction of the Faygo and the smoke. Is that how science works? It's a different newt, I think.
No, it's the same one.
The same one. I forgot the voice. Such bad form, says the troll who'd given you the Fago. Bring an alien to your last massacre. One would think you had no respect for your messiahs at all. I think, brothers and sisters, that I might agree with that. The voice rings out across the church. At first you think that it's in your head, the product of whatever weird soup all the competing substances have created, but everybody else hears it too. Chahut is rigid beside you, her big vicious mouth stretched into an O of shock. The congregation falls to its knees in a clattering wave. Seriously, you've never heard a crowd of people go quiet so loudly. Chairs are kicked out of the way or knocked over. Kneeling down, Chahut's head comes up to your chest. She and the clown and the hat each push down on one of your shoulders.
Motherfucker, get down!
You hit the deck. You half expect the blood splatters to seep through your dress, but it just crusts flaky and dry beneath your knees. Oh boy, it's a voice.
Make it booming.
You! Sister! That your alien? Where the hell? Oh, where the hell is that voice coming from? It's deep and gravelly, and probably male.
Okay, go ahead and make it gravelly then.
I don't know how to do a gravelly voice.
Your voice is a gravelly voice, I don't know. Gravel.
Oh.
What the hell?
Oh, hold up. What you'd initially thought was one of Ramil's knockoff paintings hanging behind the altar turns out to be a screen, which is now turned into a grey silhouette with horns. Is everybody here bowing to some dude who literally Skyped into Clown Church? And doesn't even have a user pic?
Keep going. Your Excellency. Your Excellency. I wouldn't describe him as my alien exactly. A little too pathetic to really put much bother to.
There's a murmur of agreement from the surrounding trolls. Dang, tough crowd. A long snort of breath crackles into static.
Steven.
Who are you to say who or what is pathetic?
Chad winces.
You're all fickless wigglers without a bean in your think bands.
All the Lopebloods in here look absolutely terrified, which is nothing new. But for once they aren't the only ones. Everyone here is afraid, the purple guys included.
You, come closer, little heretic. Let me get a gander.
Me? Who?
What the fuck do you mean, who, sister? The motherfucker I'm jamming my point stump at.
You and Chet share a quick nervous glance. Her throat bobs visibly.
Sir. I think you got your webcam turned off.
Oh, dang. Hold up.
You hear a lot of rustling and swearing.
Shit.
All of you hang in the awkward limbo of an old person struggling with technology.
Motherfuck.
The screen flickers, and you can just make out a pair of hulking shoulders.
Sir. You got the light behind you.
Never mind the light, motherfucker. You, the hornless one in the rumpus robe. Come closer, child.
Oh, you. Of course it's you. Being the main character is exhausting. You move closer to the altar, although you aren't actually sure where the camera is. The guy is someone. You should be able to tell that even if everyone in here wasn't bowing to him. His voice has a certain quality to it.
That's close enough. I'm not trying to look up your sniff nub. Child, you got any notion as to who I fucking am?
Nope.
None, except that he is possibly important. It's always a real good time when important people get interested in your insignificant ass.
I decide whose ass is insignificant in this house, you comprehend?
Sure.
God, we actually said that out loud to this person that everyone is cowering before.
We have the most balls.
We do have the most balls.
At least 3.
Yep.
Sure, sir.
We have Chew, so that's probably more
Sir.
than anyone.
Sir, Excellency.
How long have you been rambling amongst my brethren?
At least a couple weeks. No more than a month. What a newt.
How many are here with you?
Just you. An alien invasion force of 1, all just wandering the countryside.
And still pulling in oxygen? Would have thought someone would have picked their dentition with you by now.
Same.
You got any muscle definition, Wriggler?
You show him the gun show, as in, you show him how very empty the weapons locker is.
Too weak for the front lines. Too ugly to fill a pail with.
He laughs low and lecherous.
Ha ha ha! Although your strut sticks ain't so bad.
Oh. Did a giant clown just say you have nice legs over troll FaceTime? You look at Chahut for help when she's too busy checking out your gams. Sober, you might have been uncomfortable. Fago, drunk you, is pretty zen about it. You're sure it's only a matter of time before you fuck an alien? If it's got to be a big giant clown, well, so be it.
Shooting high, aren't you?
No, you just feel silly. You're sure this guy, that you aren't really after that kind of stuff. There's only one thing you really, truly long for in this world.
And that's what, child? Power? Wealth? The right to keep living?
Friendship!
Yikes. You realize that everyone in this goddamn church is looking at you, waiting for your answer. Chet looks like she wants to grab your shoulders and shake you. Geez, no pressure. Friendship. You tell him. He laughs long and hearty at that one. You weather it stoically.
You. Bigger and significantly more attractive motherfucker.
Chet comes to attention.
What's your caste name, child?
Oh, my bad. Maynard Excellency.
If I understand rightly, you are about to undergo the ordeals.
Chet nods. She looks a little seasick. You're not sure what the ordeals are, but everything about them sounds bad, including the name.
Maybe you're shit shot with this one right here. They seem to have the strategy for surviving against all unreasonable odds and decency. You could probably use a friend like them.
He jabs another big finger at you.
And Wriggler.
Yeah?
Don't let me see your face again. Sorry, I have a cold.
The call disconnects and the screen goes blank. When you point yourself toward the front of the church, everyone scrambles to get out of your way. It's like the big clown's attention has conveyed some honorary status on you. Probably nobody will mess with you, or for, a half hour at least. You aren't really going anywhere, you just need some fresh air before you pass out. Chahut emerges soon after. She looks nearly as winded as you feel. You ask her if she's mad at you, since that can be potentially dangerous to both your life and your burgeoning friendship.
Mad. Why would I be mad? Because your inexplicably magnetic charm worked on both my best girl and the figurehead of my church.
You flush. The real question is, did it work on her? Chahut sighs.
What the hell? Old motherfucker told me to listen to whatever it is you can teach.
Right, he did. That basically makes the two of you friends by theocratic decree. Decree, yes.
Guess so. So, darling, teach me your ways.
Well, first of all, you gotta fall down a lot. Look at that building.
Dunkley. We did
It's
it!
a building with giant horns on it.
Yep. How Dunkley. Well, let's go to the other end. Where
Alright.
we preach.
Yeah. Yeah, boy. Let's preach.
Yay.
Oh. Oh shit. They want you to talk about what? All that stuff Chahut and the other troll were saying, it just sounded like a bunch of bullshit.
So that's what you give them.
Just bullshit. Reams and reams of fresh, non-GMO, cave-aged bullshit.
Honestly, you aren't totally sure what you say. Maybe some stuff about parting the sea, loaves and fishes, a dome and a rock. You throw a couple whoop whoops in there for effect, hoping nobody accuses you of cultural appropriation. Luckily, the crowd is feeling it. They all honk and echo what you say, even the cultural allusions they can't possibly understand. They take they take turns swigging Fago from the communal chalice, passing it around. You can't help glancing over at Chahut every so often. Sure, all these weirdos are catching what you're throwing. She's the one whose opinion you actually care about. He's your current friendship target. He's nodding in approval, occasionally crossing her hands over her chest in what looks kind of like a gang symbol that may just be a religious gesture. You finish with something about foxes and the jaws of the universe, the convergence of fate, and the cyclical nature of reality. Time is a flat circle. You think you're actually filled with spirit, whatever the fuck that means. It could just be that weird smoke.
Knew I didn't make a mistake when I put my faith in you, little one.
She pushes several dudes out of the way to lean over you, and you don't feel fierce now so much as intense pride. Damn, but it feels good to have 50 clowns honking at you for pulling something straight out of your ass. Little one is kind of creepy, and you wish you'd stop saying it, but you guess it's accurate. You are a little compared to her, and there is only one of you.
Come here, darling.
Oh, that's an upgrade. Darling. That's friendly.
Get up here.
Up? How?
Onto my lap.
Get spanked. Two younger purple bloods grab you by the legs. Oh. The church sways around you and you find yourself at clown height, face to face with Chahut. Up close you can see the cracks in her makeup, and it might be the light in here, but her yellow eyes look tinted purple. He pulls you close, one giant claw, tipping your chin up. She's so close. She leans in and your whole body flashes hot. Oh god, this... You brace for those big clown lips. Instead, Chahut clamps her hand over your mouth. You jerk as your air supply is promptly cut off. The clowns holding you stagger until you remember that you can breathe through your nose. You see something out of your peripheral vision, and then something sticky and cold is sprayed onto your cheek, an acrid stench making you choke. Oh,
I had a
baby.
feeling she was gonna put paint on her face.
Oh baby. You struggle, but the clowns don't let you go. Chahut sprays something on the other side of your face. You feel it sinking tacky and stinging into the skin of your cheeks. She releases you for a moment and switches the can of spray paint to her other hand. What the hell? Is that even supposed to be used on skin?
Probably not. Hold still, darling.
Takes another can from a nearby troll and paints a line across your forehead, her own brow furrowing in concentration. You know what she's doing. She's baptizing you. Covering you. Covering, covering you in the paint of her people. You are being initiated. You can hardly believe it. Tears threaten at the corner of your eyes as you realize you are actually becoming part of a group. Someone on this terrible planet is actually letting you into their inner circle. Even if it is a circle of shitty clowns who go around murdering people and drinking the worst soda in the galaxy.
Don't get you overcome now, small thing. I don't rightly know what you are, or where something like you came from. But I can feel the spirit flowing through those alien veins of yours. It's fucking godly, my little one.
Amazing. This is so good. Anyone who initiates you into their weird cult definitely wants to get all up in your friendship grill. Chahut paints another line, this time over your nose. The paint is starting to sting. The paint on your forehead especially. Oh wait, that's not paint, that's... Chahut drops the spray can. He's looking at her fingers. Oh no, you've seen that expression before, on someone bluer and much shorter. Deep crimson drips off her claw. After weeks of rainbow blood, your own blood color looks strange to you. Now that you think about it, it's been a while since you've seen your
Wait.
own blood.
Where'd she get our blood from?
We started bleeding,
From the spray?
I guess, on her forehead.
Huh. Weird.
It's been a while since you've seen your own blood. Haha, wild. You must be getting better survival instincts.
Precious blood. Precious indeed, sister.
The two other purple bloods put you down with subservient honks. All the other clowns here treat Chahut with a reverence bordering on awe. Is it because she's the oldest, or the largest, or maybe just the most badass? Your feet barely hit the floor before Chahut takes you by the hand. You smile up at her, happy to go anywhere she leads. Friendship feels so good, especially with people who are bigger and stronger and cooler than you are.
Please sacrifice.
Which is basically everyone on this planet, but Chahut is especially strong and cool. You're so busy feeling great about your new elite status that at first you don't realize what's happening, where Chahut is leading you. It's to a corner of the church that is a little more bare than other spots.
Oh.
Here we go. As in, there isn't as much blood. As in, it's the perfect canvas for some fresh blood. Some precious, precious mutant blood. You don't know why Chahut didn't go for you right when you met. Maybe the time wasn't right. Maybe the sight of your red stuff has triggered something in her murder troll hindbrain. Regardless, you get the feeling you're about to be reunited with the color of your blood quite suddenly and thoroughly. Wait, you thought you were getting initiated.
Hell yeah. You're an initiate, my dazzling crimson darling.
An initiate to the rarest and most laudable power.
A blood initiate. A sacrificial bar beast.
It's a sacrifice, alright.
It is a sacrifice.
You ain't gonna get a better offer than that.
Well, when she puts it like that, nope, you would still rather not die. Noops. Well, well.
Sad.
We got painted up real nice. We started bleeding.
Yep. Looks like there's blood on our abdomen.
Our abdomen? Down here?
No, look, a little pink spot.
Pink spot.
Right where your mouse is, right above your mouth.
Oh. What a
Same
hoop.
color that's on our fingers.
What a hoop.
Huh, anyway.
What a neat.
We lose.
Yep. What an exciting volume.
Yay, baby. Yay, baby. The baby, 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 baby.
Oh yeah, one last thing to look at.
Oh. Oh yeah, how to pronounce it. Oh yeah, and also how to pronounce it. We gotta go do that.
Yeah. Let's do that real quick.
Self-voicing.
Oh yeah. I also wanted to look at this. Yes. There it is. There's the Newton.
Yeah. What a good baby. Click her.
An enormous baby.
She's a good baby.
Okay. Alright. You ready?
Yep.
Self-voicing enabled. Chahut, a true pleasure, small thing. Self-voicing disabled.
When I first saw Chahut, I pronounced it Chahut.
What a hoop.
How did you pronounce it?
I thought Chahut first, because there was one U.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Yay!
Yay.
Well, I learned a little bit about clown religion. I found it very interesting. Didn't learn a whole lot about chuckle voodoos or anything. That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Learned some shit about the last psionic, unless Zebedee has a psionic, which I don't think he does.
Mm. He has a B psionic.
We have stupid like laser bending and lasers and electric hands. That's it. That's what we got.
My goodness. Yoo-hoo.
What?
Regardless, a Friendsim is a newt. It has many newts. Many
What?
newts that should be overlooked, if you want cohesive information.
I want more ochre nonsense.
We're gonna have to deal with the fact that Friendsim is fundamentally written by a load of people, and therefore inaccurate in a lot of ways.
Okay, but sure. But do you really think Asdaja's psionic is different than the one in here?
No, but I'm
Do you
talking
really
about
think-
I'm talking about all these newts.
What nuts?
Like what if clown religion isn't even like this? Huh?
I bet it is.
We don't know that.
I bet it is.
You're
I bet. Well, I'm betting that it's different amongst many different clowns. You know,
Mm-hmm. I mean, it was just one church.
it's kind of like Christianity.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of different types of Christianity.
These are Baptist clowns.
They're stupid clowns. I'll tell you that much. They all seem a little stupid.
Mm-hmm. They don't take their things seriously at all. It's all bullshit.
I wonder if Dresy got baptized.
Real clowns like Zabule take their religion very seriously.
I wonder if Dresy got baptized.
Hmm. You nut. You're so dunkly. I don't know. Is Dismiss a Baptist?
I don't know. He's a fucking religious mess.
Methodist, Protestant, Lutheran,
He doesn't
Catholic.
know what it is. He's just like fuck. Oh god.
What a nut. Anyway, it's boring character discussion, whatever. Thanks for
Yeah.
watching, everyone.
I love you.
Bye.
Love you guys. Bye.
Yeah, see you in fucking like a month.
Oh.
Bye.
Bye bye.